Hello, hello, hello. It is your girl, Miss Kimmy. So this is another requested video. Chris Brown. Whew. Now, disclaimer, I'm not using any cards. I'm using my intuition. I'm looking at pictures of him and I'm also looking at his birth chart. So, whew, now I'm gonna start off by saying I am not a fan, okay? So I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible because I don't want my personal opinions of him to get in the way of an accurate reading. But I will say it's very, very low self-worth here. And I, I've seen this in a lot of, just in my personal life, right? So men, the more money they have, it's kind of like the lower their self-esteem gets. And that sounds so backwards, right? Like, oh, well, everybody loves money. But that's the thing. Everybody loves money. What about who's going to love me? So it's like he really has not found that person who loves him for him. And it's giving sad and lonely. Like he's used to being used. He has a lot of money. And, people see that. And a lot of times when people just accept that, well, nobody's going to love me for me. Everybody wants money. I'm saying here's your money. Get out my face. Ooh, wow. Like it gives him like a really bad attitude because he feels empty. Like he feels like he's missing that love in his life. I don't know much about his father. I don't think I've ever heard anything about his father. I always see his mom in the pictures and stuff. But it's like even his own mama, he's not quite sure that she loves him for real, for real. Like he's seen a lot of people in his life act crazy over money, including his mother. So it kind of gets in the way of him trusting women at all, or trusting anybody, but especially women. Like he has a lot of issues with women and we see that, clearly he's had a lot of issues with women, but it starts with that mama. Okay. She excuses a lot of his bad behaviors and it's just, he hasn't had a lot of people hold him accountable for his actions. And even when he does get held accountable, he can just pay his way out of things. Wow. So it's just kind of like a lackluster feeling within him. Like there's this emptiness in his eyes that just feels like, what am I even doing here? And I don't want to say he's suicidal. It's just, he's very depressed. And sometimes he just does things. He lashes out because he feels like a prisoner in his own body, like a puppet or a slave. Like I gotta keep performing. That's what people like about me. They like my performance. They like the way I dance and I sing and I get on stage and, women come and pay to see me backstage and take pictures with me. Like, it's like I think he really does enjoy that though. Okay. Just like a little side note, he really does enjoy those like little fan pictures because people are always like, it's fun for him. People suggest all these like weird poses and it's actually really fun. But when it comes to performing, like, okay, yeah, he does like performing because maybe that's also fun for him. But like once he gets off the stage and has to deal with real everyday life, he just feels very empty. But yeah, he doesn't respect women because he doesn't think they respect him. Yeah. I feel bad for this guy. Not gonna lie. Okay. This is my first time actually feeling like I actually feel bad for him because every villain has an origin story, right? Yeah. I'm so sorry. It just feels like he puts on a show. Like he's very depressed, but nobody wants to hear that, right? Nobody wants to hear about the poor rich guy. Oh, you're so talented and successful and, handsome and all these things and all the women love you. Oh, but, ooh, big whoop. Okay, you're sad. Wow, you're depressed. Okay, what about me? I'm poor. Like people invalidate his issues or try to act like his pain isn't like valid. All because he's rich, all because he's talented. Like, I'm seeing him looking up at God like, why did you give me all these gifts? And it's because he has a bigger mission in life. And if he would stop getting caught up in like petty drama, he would be able to focus on his mission. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing him at some point completely just withdrawing from society and finding himself. Oh, child. I don't know why I'm seeing like some like Buddhist cult or something like that, where he's just like living off the grid with a bald shaved head or something like that. Like, it's probably not that dramatic, but I do see him kind of disappearing from society because he needs to find himself, and the spotlight is no longer it for him. I see him going on a vulnerability journey. Maybe even having some type of TV show or something about it, and people are going to watch because it's going to show like a different side of him. And even if it's not a TV show, maybe like just I don't know, writing a book or something where people can get a glimpse of him deep down and not just the outside, what they see. Because this is somebody who's been famous since he was a freaking kid. Like, I remember when Run It came out, I was in like 6th grade. And he had songs even before that weren't really mainstream. Like, he had one, I think he was like 13 years old. You write the songs, girl, and I just do the singing. Without you, I can't live. Like, he's had to perform all his life, and it's all he knows. So it's like at some point he's going to kind of switch things up and just say, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm tired. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's all I got for right now. Okay. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that like button. Never forget that you can change your life if you can change your mind. Love you. Bye.